Hello, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Sophie and today we're going to be doing my 2025 goals. Now at the time of filming, I've got 2 full days of 2024, I forgot which year we were in, left, and I've been looking ahead for probably like the last month. I set these goals a few weeks ago now and I've had let them percolate, I guess, just to make sure they're right for me. And yeah, I guess if you're not aware, a lot has happened in the last few days. So it's been a bit difficult to manage, but I'm trying to look ahead, I'm trying to stay positive, and that's what we're going to do today. So get yourself all snuggly, unless you live in like Australia or something. Sorry, the cat is about to jump. Hi, Dad. Oh! I mean, cat reveal. I don't think he's been in many of my vlogs. Oh, that was adorable. Hi. Yeah, so he's not been in many videos, but this is Bumblebee. This is our little cat. Have you decided you really want me now? I'm not paying you attention. Yeah, okay. Oh, your claw's caught on my blankie. There you go. Good boy. Okay, so back to the video. I've had time to let the goals percolate, and I think this is the route that I want to take this coming year. So let's get into it. So I'm using Nika's Notion template for this. Obviously the goals are separate, but I've kind of done a couple of other things to kind of get me in the right headspace to do the goals. So the first thing I did was some journaling prompts. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the cat. So the first thing I did was some journaling prompts, which is all about getting clear on what you want, what was like good from last year and what you want more of and less of and all that sort of stuff. And then Nika says you need to have like a theme for 2025, and I've come up with this little phrase, and it's deliberately a bit silly. Like, I know it's not like this is probably sounds really stupid, but I kind of like it and it's alliteration, so it makes my brain happy. So I've called this year the Wellbeing Wordsmith year, because my 2 main categories of goals and what I want to achieve in life is health and fitness and then writing. So yeah, the Wellbeing Wordsmith is my like phrase de, I was about to say phrase de jour, but it's de annum? What's it? What's year in French? We used to live in France. There's a little fact for you. Giving you all the tea to say. And then another thing the template asked for is your one big thing. And this actually was Mum who came up with this, and she said my one word should be success. And I like that, because I feel like last year was all about progress. This year is my success year. And then my 2025 quote is a lot can happen in a year. And so we'll move on to the goals now. I've split them into 3 categories. So there's the main 2, and then there's like a side quest category, I guess you could say, where I'm not as fussed if I don't hit these goals, but I would like to. So the first one is the well-being part. So I've set a rather ambitious goal of losing 20 kilograms in 2025, which is the equivalent of about 44 pounds if you're, I was about to say if you're on the metric system, but I actually don't remember which one's metric and which one's imperial now. I'm like speaking to you. So whichever system you're on, 20 kilograms or 44 pounds. So yeah, that's quite a lot. If you didn't watch my video where I said about my 2024 goals, I lost about 1.5 stone in 2024, and I just want to capitalise and actually be consistent with that. So that's my main well-being goal. I've tried to make these SMART goals, so like actionable, realistic, specific, but not all of them are, I'll be honest. The cat is doing all kinds of things today. The second goal is to drink 2 litres of water a day. This is also a SMART goal. And I just need to increase my water intake. It's been a goal for a couple of years now, and I've been making considerable progress towards it. But I do think I'm severely dehydrated. Whenever I get on the treadmill on the scales at my gym, it does like a body composition thing, and there's a body water level thing, and I'm always desperately low. Like, it's always worried about me. So yes, I think hydration is important. Yeah, do you agree, Bumble? Good boy. And then the last goal is not smart. It's not a smart goal. But it was important to me, and I couldn't think of a way to like make it a smart goal. So I've just said positive mental attitude always, because I struggle a lot with my mental health. You may not know that, but I do have a mental health condition, and it's really hard to regulate my mood, really hard to always be positive, but it's something I actively try to do. And yeah, I just think, especially in the last few days, it's been quite hard to be positive, but I really want to try. So that's what I'm going to do. Then we come into the wordsmith goals. So these are quite easy like goals for me to set. So the first one is to write draft 1 of Project Moonstone. I haven't put a timeline on that yet. I'm going to do that when I do my next writing video. But yeah, at some point during the year, we're going to write the first draft of my debut novel, which sounds very exciting, but yeah, we're going to do a first draft of this story. It's not actually the first draft, because I've rewritten the first draft probably about 12 times at this point, but a first draft of the story will be written. The second goal is to do the first edit of the first draft as well. So I'm being quite ambitious doing both of these in the space of 1 year, considering how many years I've been working on this project. But I want to really prioritise exercise, eating, writing. That's what I'm doing this year. And the last goal is also a SMART goal, and that is to participate in a writing challenge, which isn't actually a SMART goal because it's not specific. So I don't know if that's going to be National Novel Writing Month in November. I don't know if that will be a different type of challenge, like making sure I write every day or something. I need to choose what the specific challenge is going to be. But yeah, I want to do something that will be fun, kind of like Vlogmas, but for writing, if that makes sense. And then we get to the, I did a third W because, like I said, I like alliteration. It like scratches something in my brain. So I've gone for wealth. This year that I've just had theme was health and wealth, and I've carried that over a little bit. So the first goal is to reach the YouTube payout threshold every month. If you don't know, there is a payout threshold where you have to reach a certain amount of money before YouTube gives it to you. And I got monetized in this last year on YouTube, and I don't hit it every month. So it means it rolls over into the next month, and then I usually get paid. But it would be really lovely if I could be consistent. It's kind of like two goals, because it's kind of like it's getting the money, but it's more about me being consistent enough to upload regularly to generate the money, if that makes sense. Obviously YouTube for me is not about the money at all. I've been doing it for 17 years and not been paid a penny before this year. So it's definitely like a love passion project. But now I am monetized, it would be silly to not maximize my ability to make money doing something I love. So yeah. The second goal is to pay taxes. This is really stupid, but to pay taxes on my creative earnings for the first time. Because I was monetized in the UK, income tax is done annually, or at least I think it is. I hope so, because otherwise I've done it wrong. So yeah, I've been keeping track of what I have been earning. And if you reach, again, it's a different threshold, but if you reach a certain amount of money, then you need to pay your taxes on it. So I don't think anyone's goal has, I don't think anyone's goal has ever been to pay taxes before, but if I can earn enough that I need to pay taxes, that's amazing to me. And then my last goal is probably the most difficult one in terms of wealth, and that is to reduce my borrowing by 50%. I do currently have some borrowing that I'm not thrilled with in terms of I'm paying like interest and stuff on stuff, and unfortunately it's gone up in the last few days with vet bills and stuff like that. So yeah, if I can just reduce that by 50%, if I can reduce that by 50% this year, that would be absolutely fantastic and would mean I'm in a better position financially. So those are my 9 goals. So the first 6 are the ones I want to achieve. The next 3, if I can achieve them, that would be great. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm planning on doing a mid-year review and then a end of year thing like I did this year. And then I also want to keep my monthly resets going. So every month I'll set myself smaller, more achievable goals in that time frame to work towards these bigger goals. So if you're not subscribed already and you want to see how I get on, please feel free to subscribe. That would be amazing. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you again really soon for another one.